Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today, talking about the San Francisco 49ers. What a year has it been for them. They were in the Super Bowl earlier this year. They almost won it. They almost beat the Chiefs so close. Patrick Mahomes throwing 2 interceptions, but fell a little bit short. 10-point lead. Ha ha ha. Laugh at me if you want. And then this year, everything going on with injuries and somebody just testing positive, other players with close contact. Oh, man, just what a year it has been for them. It's been a roller coaster ride for all of us, the Niner faithful, Niner Empire. It was so high, now we're going all the way low, and that's what we have to deal with right now. So just going to talk all about that. Also, the Packers game, we should be talking about that as well because it is happening in a couple hours as of this video. Let's get this video started. Before I do, as always, please like and subscribe. That's going to definitely help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share this content with fellow Niner faithfuls. Let's get this started. 49ers, Packers, this year. Let's just talk everything right now. If you don't know already, I alluded to this just now. Kendrick Bourne has tested positive for, what I'm talking about. Brandon Aiyuk, Trent Williams, they also were in close contact, so all three of them will not be available for this game. The big question for the 49ers is, who is playing the wide receiver position? I guess the only player available is Trent Taylor and I think Kevin White, the former first-round bust. Other than that, I really don't see anybody else playing this one. Deebo Samuel's out. I think Richie James is listed as questionable. Dante Pettis is not with us anymore. I just really don't see anybody playing for the wide receiver position for the 49ers. So anybody in Green Bay, if you're a defensive back, you should have a pretty easy day, in my opinion. But, I'm going to hold out a little bit of hope that the 49ers can win this game. I mean, the Packers, they're still terrible against the run because Mike Penn hasn't learned his lesson yet. But, hey, they might be able to do that because we have no passing game. So, if they can't beat the 49ers tonight, then I don't know what to say about the Packers because I'm still not sold on them, to be honest with you. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, that's the only guy I'm sold on. But everybody else around him and the defense, not really looking good. I mean, they have a really good record, but when they face a good team like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which I can't believe I'm saying that, but Tom Brady is there, they have a pretty bad time, and they also got upset by the Vikings, so maybe they're a little bit more motivated in this Thursday night matchup. But yeah, just everybody that was on the starting team for the 49ers on the Sunday night game last year in the NFC Championship game, they are not available on offense. It was ridiculous. I saw a stat like Jimmy Garoppolo, George Kittle, Raheem Mostert, Tevin Coleman, Deebo Samuel, they're all out for this game. I think it was like 7 total starters. It was just absolutely ridiculous, and yeah, I mean, the 49ers, they have a tough one coming up tonight, I would say, with Kyle Shanahan having to make up a lot of creative plans. Robert Saleh is going to have to do great with his defense against Aaron Rodgers and company. So just a lot to look forward to. I mean, I just want to talk about this year in general. We were screwed from the word go with all the injuries. I hate to use that as an excuse. I hate to just mention this. I mean, a lot of teams do have to deal with injuries like the Cowboys, the Chargers, other teams like that. But the 49ers, they are just on another level. I mean, you talk about Cowboys right here. The 49ers are way up here out of my screen on terms of injuries. I mean, we've lost everybody. I mean, even our starting quarterback. That's just ridiculous right there. I've never seen that before from the 49ers. I know they didn't have everything going on with practices, OTAs, and training camp. They didn't really have time to prepare. But I always blame the strength and conditioning program. I don't know what's going on with them in terms of how they're training these players. Are they overworking them? I think that might be another thing that they got to look into. If you're Jed York and company, is just there's just something wrong with the whole strength and conditioning program. And I've always alluded to this for the past couple of videos now. So it's pretty iffy, but hopefully something changes this offseason, and hopefully having more practices will help a little bit more. But at the same time, just something is going wrong in the offseason programs, and they got to fix it real quickly in order to avoid these injuries. I mean, sure, you have a lot of depth and everything, but when your depth is beat up, like you've seen with the defensive line, I mean, Nick Bosa goes out, and then you have the backup guy, Ziggy Ansah, gets out for the rest of the year. What can you do, right? It's just pretty sad, and just it's really hard to describe the feeling for the 49ers and how beat up they are right now this year in particular. But are the 49ers hungover? I would say yes and no. No, because of all the injuries, which just an insurmountable injuries. I don't even know how to describe it, but at the same time, they have declined a little bit, even when playing the Arizona Cardinals week 1. I know that was a long time ago, but I mean, they were a little bit rusty, and then we had some really big duds like the Eagles and Miami Dolphins game. So they got hung over a little bit, but at the same time, I think a lot of people could give them a little bit of a pass. People would retort to me like, oh, other teams have to deal with injuries, but not on the 49ers level, not on the 49ers level. I mean, when your whole Super Bowl team is pretty much done for the season, the depth is pretty much done as well. There's really nothing else to talk about, to be honest with you, but, I don't want to complain too much. I don't want to try to act like the sorry guy, the sympathy guy for the 49ers. I mean, they got to just play it out. They got to try their best. and I'm assuming the 49ers with Nick Mullins as their starting quarterback, they're going to be trying their best to win games as much as possible, and I would definitely agree with that. I hope they keep winning as much as they can. I mean, when they were losing in 2017, 2018, they had a lot of close games. They had a lot of great things going on with them, and in 2019, they were able to come together and be able to close games, win more games, go to the Super Bowl, and that's what they got to do for the rest of the season. Just play it out, and everybody that's pretty much going to be on the team next year, like Fred Warner and company, they just got to play and do their best, and then hopefully that can really give them a lot of confidence coming into 2021 when the whole team is healthy, when they get a ton of draft picks, maybe some free agencies if that's even a possible thing with cap space, and maybe a new quarterback. I don't know if Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be the guy next year, but all that, has to lead into 2020 right now is just to play the best you can, and hopefully they do, and I think they will. I think they'll play their hearts out as much as they can. Will they win a lot of games? I don't know. Pretty tough right there. I mean, when you have no wide receivers and your whole offense is pretty much beat up, and defensively there's really nothing going on besides Fred Warner, maybe a little bit of the defensive backfield. It's really hard to win with the roster that the 49ers have right now, but I know they're going to be trying their best, and we'll see what happens then. But yeah, I mean, the Packers, I probably have them winning this game. I mean, this is probably the first time in a couple of years where I pick another team other than the 49ers to win, but just the way the 49ers have been beat up, and the Packers are probably motivated by the way they got destroyed last year with 2 games in a row, also losing to the Vikings on Sunday. I'm pretty sure that they're going to try to stay as motivated as possible, keep alive in the number 1 seed, and yeah, they should be winning this game. If they don't win this game, then I'm going to tell you they have a lot of problems losing to a very injured 49er team. But yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I mean, it's hard to talk about this. It's hard to be excited, to be honest with you. But hey, I'm going to be watching the game. I'm pretty sure all you guys are going to be watching the game as well, because if you're a true Niner faithful, true Niner Empire, you guys watch all the games as much as you can in its entirety, and that's all we can do, right? So I'm definitely going to be watching this whole game, even if the team is all beat up and we lose 27-0, 30-0, if that happens, or if we win 27-24, whatever. Whether we win or lose, I'm still going to watch the game no matter what, all the way to its end. And yeah, I mean, that's just the way you got to roll, especially being a YouTuber, I guess, talking about the 49ers, because I got to know what's going on around the games. But anyways, I'm going to end it right here, you guys. Just a sad time right now with all these injuries and players testing positive, and we just got to deal with it, right? And I'm pretty sure the Packers got to deal with it as well, because they've had some cases as well with them. That's it, guys. Please let me know what you guys think about the game tonight, all these injuries. Please let me know in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. That's going to help you out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up probably tonight after the game. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Good luck to the Niners. Hot boys all day.